Hi, my name is Nicole Newson. I am a spoken word poet. I do spoken word. I am a senior in high school and I am 17.
I put my J's on, but I go nowhere. Looking at mirrors all day, still no reflection there. And I begin to think, is it all lies? I close my eyes and pray to God I see the sunrise.
I wrote the first verse in 7th grade, and it was with me and my twin brother. His name was Nicholas, and we were in a rap battle, and I didn't know what to write about, so I just wrote about something that was honest, and I always thought it was cool, to write about honest stuff. A lot of people don't. I just wanted to be real. In 7th grade, we were really young, so in my mind, I didn't want to do anything with music at the time. I was just writing poetry. So when we got into freshman year, my brother said, "Oh, remember that song we did?" And I was like, "That's cool." And he's like, "We got to get it in the studio sooner or later, and remember, I'm going to write a verse to it." And he got into some trouble and stuff, and I ain't seen him since. I find that writing or even a creative expression is better than, what I see on a day-to-day basis. I feel like if there's if there's a place where I can go and express myself freely and openly without harming anyone, I feel like that's a very great outlet to take advantage of, because we don't have many anymore. The easiest way to connect with people, or the easiest way to talk to people or get something across is for me to perform. If I can sum up, a part of my life in one poem, and perform it to a couple people, that makes me feel good. I mean, it makes me feel like I'd be more open to them, to talking to them or interacting with them and seeing their reaction before I actually sit down and talk to them to the poem that I've presented or the rap or the song. It makes me feel, more eased in a way. Like, oh, I saw how she received that, or I saw how he received that, and they seem like really good people, so might as well talk to them. I still feel alone sometimes, when I probably say I put my J's on, but I go nowhere. It was kind of like a metaphor for, I do all this stuff to impress people, and it still doesn't, it still doesn't work. I still feel alone. I feel like I don't try to impress people anymore, because that's just not an aspect of my life anymore. But at the same time, I still feel I could be a little more open with people, a little more social, very anti lately.
So who am I without a heart? Many would say, she's my fighter, she's my hero, reaching every day. But I diss that, I wish they fall back. This is the picture without the fame, they're just another crack in my window pane. Can you reflect that?
So I knew that I would not have my brother on that song with me because of the situation that we're going through now. So I went to get another feature, who was Dejanay. I met Dejanay last summer, and we ended up clicking because I said something about her. I said something about her baby hairs, and she has really long baby hair. It looks like a bang. So I said something about her baby hairs, and she thought it was funny, and she bought me something from Pick and Save. And ever since then, we've been like really close friends. I knew that she would bring forth something that would match what I had, and she would put all her emotion into it to get it to match what I kind of wanted it to feel like, but also still be honest.
But why is it all the sadness in his face and never cry? And why is it I can't conquer all my trials and let them die? And why is it that I'm in the war battling with my fate? And why is it I feel envy in my heart and never hate? And why is it I feel envy in my heart and never hate?
I feel some things that me and Dejanay have in common are like we like to write on, violence. We are more keen on, emotional and physical, because mental, you really got to know the person to know that they're going through like some mental violence. They're beating themselves up. She really gets on me about that too. I feel like we always look out for each other. Like if I'm saying something bad about myself, she'll go to me ASAP. Like, stop. No, it was nice. What are you talking about? You did good. Stop it. But I feel like we focus on physical and emotional because it's more relevant in our youth community right now. I feel like we have a really strong and keen interest in, stopping the violence and moving the violence out of like teen life in general. I know that may never happen, but to, get it moved at an inch at a time. You can't rush things. But I mean, that's what brings us closer together, because you know what she lacks on I pick up, and what I lack on she picks up. We so how we decided on the video, we got it from Kendrick Lamar and Pusha T's new video, where they were just walking down the neighborhood, and you know they would just walk down, and then the other one come out, say their verse. They were just feeding off each other's energy, and we thought that was really cool. So that's how we got the inspiration to, I come out first, and then Dejanay comes up behind me. We feed off each other's energy, and then at the end we all come together. It was just a real fun experience. We had a lot of fun recording it. When Dejanay did her part, I was feeling a little salty, because her part was really, like, she came through for me on that part. But I feel like if we ever do a part 2, I would really like to ump it up some. I really like to put how I think now and all my emotions now and all that's jumbled up, and express it in the studio, because when I did it the first time, it was really great, feeling. It was a really great way to like express myself and get it off my chest, and it really lifted a lot off my shoulders, because I felt like I was never gonna get to do what I promised my brother, which was record that song. To me, the best feeling in the world is to, do my poetry or rap or something like that, or sing or whatever, and people get the feeling of what I felt when I did it. Like if I'm writing a poem about, anguish, they feel it. If I'm writing a rap about, my struggles, they feel it. If I'm writing a happy song about being happy, they feel it. I like it when I write stuff or perform stuff and people get exactly how I felt in that moment. It's a great feeling.